have to talk about some things here. Listen to this, black man.
But I don't fully agree with the narrative that black women just aren't vetting properly, or black women just aren't, they're not looking for the right things. When we talk about American black women and black men and why we're behind in the relationship status and marriage status, and why black women are behind in, the mindset of looking for providers compared to all other races, you have to consider why. Because black Americans' lives in America started with slavery. Black women have been conditioned since the beginning of slavery to hold black men down.
Pick me class for 100. I love it when y'all talk about slavery. How many of y'all know about Jim Crow? How many of y'all can tell us about black history? Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Bethune-Cookman, Rodney King, Madam Curie, Sojourner Truth. How many of y'all can tell us about black history? Matter of fact, how many of y'all can tell us about the three branches of government? Legislative, judicial, and executive. Can you tell us what these three branches do? Which is executive, which is, they make the laws. Legislative passes the law. Judicial interprets the law. All this has a point. Just follow me. How many of you B-dubs know about our country as a whole? How many of you B-dubs have went through slavery? Especially of this modern age where you have whip scars on your back. If you don't know about these things or haven't been whipped damn near to death, stop trying to use slavery. Slavery was over 5 billion years ago. What that has to do with the Women's Association, which started up in mid-1960s, which came up with no-fault divorce. What does that have to do with that? What does that have to do with that black women are considered protected class citizens under your three branches of government? That Uncle Sam introduced welfare and y'all kicked the man out because Uncle Sam said that man can't be in the house. I'll provide what you need. Medicaid, welfare, Section 8, child support, alimony. And y'all chose the government over us. How many of y'all know about that? How many young men raised in single mother households are now incarcerated? Up to 80% of them. That's from the CDC, by the way. How many men are locked up because of their women? 70%. Stop trying to use slavery. Y'all have been able to have the right to work since 1960. Y'all even had a suffrage movement in Buffalo, New York. I think 1964 or something like that. The problem nowadays is everything else is the problem except me. The government, slavery, the system, everything else except looking in the mirror. Only thing men are asking for now is cooperation. Cooperate with me, I'll cooperate with you. Because once we sign this contract, it is a legal obligation to raise and to uphold our family. Right or wrong, wife? That means that this contract is bigger than me and your relationship, right? Especially if we have kids involved. Our duty is to those kids. Our responsibility is to our family. For you gold diggers that's always looking for a provider, what are you providing for me to provide? Are you feminine? Are you fit? Are you cooperative? Has everybody been in your sewer hole? When we got in this relationship, are you exclusive to me? Or have you been an OF girl that showed her body off to the world? So that way the kids can go through psychological problems like I seen your mom, that bitch of a mother of yours, naked online. Which causes mental issues, fights, and other shit in the kids. Are you conclusive to a family environment? Is the man conclusive to a family environment? That I choose the thug, the drug dealer, the criminal, the prisoner, and hope, you know what I'm saying, that he will settle down from being a whore because maybe he did a lot of years in prison to sit down with me in my one vagina? Or is it love after lockup? Where the moment you can't put out, he's out. Because he's been locked up for what, 12, 13 years? 5, 10 years? 4, 5 years without a hint of snatch? Then she said vetting. Even my wife has noticed that y'all don't have the ability to choose properly. Y'all will choose the thug, the criminal, the gangster, the dope dealer over a man that works a 9 to 5 and that takes care of his business. Y'all have all these blames but yourself. As men, we understand we have our faults. A lot of us are whorish. We're doggish. You know, we're not conclusive to a family situation either. Some are, you know, the AB word. Some have, you know, mommy daddy issues. We understand that. It's called therapy. If we can work on ourselves, why can't you work on you? Why has everything else got to be the man, the system, slavery, the government? If we understood that the problem resided within us, then you got to understand the problem resides in you. Get my finger on camera. You.